Well, I got another a final Roddy Piper question for you because, of course, as I mentioned, I listen to the show all the time. Uh, he one time had this bizarre incidents with Pat Patterson, where Roddy said in an interview that Pat Patterson them. Now
Well,
I don't know if he was joking and it bombed or if he was admitting to some past trauma, whatever. I don't know, but did Roddy ever open up? Not in that way. Did he
uh,
ever talk to you about the Pat Patterson stuff?
no, and it's funny because I would always make Pat Patterson jokes, not knowing at the time, um, of the alleged trauma. I mean, I personally think something happened just because there's one interview. It's a shoot interview, which you can find on YouTube. I'm forgetting who did it. And the guy asked Roddy about Pat Patterson, and you could see Roddy's demeanor change instantly. Like it went from pretty happy in the interview to sunken shoulders, and like all the color got out of his face. So I think there's a reason that Roddy had that reaction. But once again, I don't know. I probably wasn't even born yet. Uh, or I was a very early age when that alleged stuff happened. So, I think any pro wrestler from the late 70s and 80s, they have a Pat Patterson story. Like Sid had a pretty funny story about Pat picking up on him. And I mean, I think the world of pro wrestling is, especially in that era, maybe not so much anymore, is littered with probably closeted gay either wrestlers or people in charge. So it's such a almost homoerotic business in the first place that I'm sure it's ripe for Me Too and cancelable moments.
Yeah, ripe for. But of course,
Well, yeah, I mean, it really is,
yeah. But of course, if you
especially
go,
Pat Patterson.
oh yeah. But of
But like Pat
course,
Patterson, was in charge of a lot of things. So if you were willing to, I guess, play ball with him and give him whatever he wanted, you could have a better spot on the card. I think they say that's why certain wrestlers, there were certain wrestlers that were always on TV, and you're like, well, why is this person always on? And you can leave it to your own imagination why.
did you ever hear the story of Pat Patterson breaking Hard Finkel's leg?
No, no, I imagine that wouldn't be hard to do given Howard Finkel wasn't the biggest guy.
It was one of those things that Patterson was doing an in-office prank where he sent out a fake memo to people saying, "Hey everyone, I'm having a Super Bowl party, but whatever you do, don't invite Hard Finkel." And but of course he sent it to Hard Finkel on purpose, just as a prank. But apparently, Hard took it really personally, and Vince said to him, "Hey, you need to go in and apologize to him, pal." So Patterson went into the room to say sorry, to give him a hug. But whatever way he hugged him, his all his weight went on Finkel and it broke one of his legs.
Well, he's a pretty big guy. I mean, people kind of forget Pat Patterson was like a legit wrestler, in his era. So I'm sure even as an older guy, he was pretty powerful. So, I don't know how the guy is in the Hall of Fame given the allegations that are against him, but that's the world of wrestling.